Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another wonderful episode of the Stratus Gaming Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Robbie Rob, and join me in the other square as normal, good old Anchor. Ant, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I just ate and I'm ready to go.
Yep. Yeah, a little late on the eating, but you know what?
Yeah.
How was it? How was your food?
It was a real good quesadilla. I still have more food, but that's all I ate for now.
Yeah.
I will eat the rest.
I had a cookie
later.
before this, so I'm eating a little less than you are. But I got all my water right here, so I'm good.
I'm just trying to open everything up. I forgot how to open up.
Yep. But hey, the good news is we got our recording going right off the bat. We've already done a clap sync.
Yeah, we don't have to forget that again.
Dude, and we had an intro go at the beginning of the podcast.
Yep, I just heard twice to myself, but whatever. I fixed it.
Woo! But yeah.
I got the dock up right here, so we are good to go.
Yeah, woo! But yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit of extra fun this week, considering we're now at the last week of the year.
I know, it's the last episode of the Stratus Gaming Podcast for 2020. We've only done 3 other ones, but still.
Yep. You know what? It's been a fabulous year working with you on this podcast.
Same.
That much I can say.
Okay, Rob. So I guess we can get into the news. So I see you got we got 4 topics today.
Yep. Nice 4 topics. Let's start with topic number 1, that COVID-19 has increased interest in cloud gaming services. This is from Jason Cohen at PC Magazine. So what the article talks about a little bit is that a survey was conducted with about 24,000 gamers. With all being in lockdown, that 52% of gamers have become more interested in cloud gaming because of the pandemic and subsequent lockdowns. And that 52% looked at cloud gaming for game streaming options a little more seriously, and about 44% of respondents currently are subscribed to a service, while an additional 23% may be getting on board soon. And yeah, the last little bullet point here is that among the current services available to the general public, PlayStation Now appears to be the favorite with 36% currently signed up, which I wonder how many of those people are actually using it to stream games or just using it to download the games. Yeah. Same as Xbox Game Pass, which is at 32%, which isn't far behind.
So this whole thing...
And then,
continue. But you're done.
Oh yeah, and then all the way in the back, 10% of respondents were signed up with Stadia, and 5% with GeForce Now.
So this whole thing, to me, it's kind of weird that it helped in the pandemic because people weren't leaving their houses. And I think people still have the mindset that cloud gaming is really only for when you leave your house. Otherwise, play on your system. Which is kind of strange. Yep. But, I get it. Especially with not being able to find consoles. People play games somehow.
Yeah. Especially when, just a few weeks ago, Cyberpunk, the best place to play it was on Stadia.
Yeah. So a lot of people are...
It was definitely the most consistent.
Okay. So yeah, that's an interesting topic, but it's nothing really newsworthy. It's a slow week.
No, I think that is a bit newsworthy, considering that more people are now looking to cloud gaming. Especially, who knows what it'd be like in 2021 when we actually get more people who can't necessarily get a next-gen console, but still want that next-gen experience. And then, be it ray tracing with GeForce Now,
maybe,
or be able to play it on any of their devices with Stadia.
Maybe it might do better if we're actually able to leave our houses next year as well.
Maybe, but also we are on a bunch of Wi-Fi too, and maybe that's a nice thing too. It's, I don't have enough room to download all 200 plus gigabytes of good old Warzone. Maybe I just want to stream the game instead. I'm only going to play it for maybe like a half an hour or an hour.
Yeah, might as well jump up there. That's the best part. Like I said, plays Cyberpunk. Because Cyberpunk is like 100 gigs?
Yep. Yeah, it's 100 gigs on PC.
And not having to download it came in handy until I actually bought it and then downloaded it again. So I got it on PC. So
yeah, and here's the thing: you can just start right up the game with the cloud.
I don't have to wait for it to load forever
instead of waiting. Or having to wait the 20 minutes on gigabit internet to download the game.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And more people are starting to see that.
So that's good news for cloud gaming. Hopefully one day people will stop talking shit about it every chance they get. But, we'll see. But next topic, games coming to Xbox Game Pass in January 2021. This is from Sam Smith at gamingintel.com. We
Yes.
got Killer Queen Black January 5th. Are we actually reading the synopses about the game or no?
If you want, I could read all the little descriptions. All right. Killer Queen Black is a multiplayer strategy platform game for up to 8 players. It lets you... Sorry, I went ahead and also turned on my little feedback. It lets you hop onto a snail and steal berries while defeating your opponent's queen. It's as mad as it sounds, but it will make a great addition to Xbox Game Pass.
Okay. We got Cyber Showdown January 26th.
A 2D platformer game with a retro feel. The game feels a lot like the Shinobi games of old, and it's all the better for it. If you enjoyed these games during the Sega Genesis era, you'll love Cyber Shadow. Now, really fast, before we move on to the next one, have you ever played the Sega Genesis in its prime?
Yeah, I had one.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. How did you enjoy it?
It was fine. That's all we had. I got it as a hand-me-down from my cousins when they bought a Super Nintendo. So, all I really played up there was Sonic, like all 3 Sonics, and then
Yep.
I think that's it. Like, I honestly don't remember a lot of games for that thing. I remember we had a Sega channel, but we couldn't use it. Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
Okay, so we're going to the next one. Is that the
All
question you wanted to ask? If I was around for the Genesis when it came out? Okay.
Yep.
So, The Medium, January 28th. This is an Xbox series, Xbox exclusive, because I'm pretty sure it's on PC and Series S as well, right? I mean, Xbox Ones as well.
It will not be on Xbox One.
Oh, The Medium is not. I thought it was on both.
And this is... Yep. But it will be
Okay.
on PC as well. Is that the survival psychological horror game and exclusive to the Xbox Series X and S console, which just today simply means on PS5 or last gen. The game will come to Xbox Game Pass on the same day it's released and should give the Xbox console a new real boost. Now, this is also saying just the console. It's also coming to PC. And I'm also pretty sure, because I believe my phone has also said, I'll also probably be able to play it on Game Pass Ultimate xCloud. And then the last one,
you can take
which
this away.
I did
You're
not
fucking
put a
so
description
excited.
in because
you can probably tell us exactly what these games are.
And ladies and gentlemen, these games are Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remastered, coming January 28th to the Xbox console for the first time. So these games were originally released for the PlayStation 3 back in the day, and then remastered for the PlayStation 4, which uses this around the same engine as Yakuza 0. But now that they're actually bringing it to the PC and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for xCloud, you'll actually be able to have almost every single mainline game starting next month. And I believe Yakuza 6 Song of Life will come in March, if I remember correctly.
I have never played a Yakuza game.
Dude, it is a special experience. You will not have so much fun and probably cry as much as you would play a Yakuza game. Especially these first ones. These are more beat 'em up style versus kind of Yakuza Like a Dragon, which was more of a turn-based RPG.
I timed Dave out for 600 seconds.
And what did you do? Oh, did you?
Oh, well, know how to fix that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Just ignore it.
Keep moving. Well, yeah, those are the main games coming to Xbox Game Pass starting next month. Starting out the new year.
Oh, you put...
And our third topic is NVIDIA GeForce Now shows explosive growth for cloud-based gaming in 2020. This is from Robbie Payne at Chrome Unboxed. So according to NVIDIA, GeForce Now users have absolutely skyrocketed. And by that it means, so when it was released out of beta in February, there was a little more than 1 million people that were a part of the service. Then, in August 2020, there were 4 million people. So it took, let's see, if I'm doing my math correctly, it took 6 months to get 3 million people. And in a matter of just a couple of months, in November 2020, Probably because of Cyberpunk was originally going to be released and then got delayed, but people were still using it. And there are some other games that use it as well. But now 5 million people individual people have signed up for NVIDIA GeForce Now. And with that, they were sold out of the monthly passes. And I know some people might be like, how can you sell out of like a digital product? Well, when enough people are using that service, but it's just them either, hiking up money or trying to figure out how to do it better on their back end system, because
I don't know.
Not everything can be clean on the back end as much as we want.
He had to pay for 6 months, and he keeps talking shit about GeForce Now. But that's because KOTOR just doesn't work because it's a 20-year-old game.
Well, yeah. It is. Well, it's like 17 years old. Came out 2003. And he's talking about PC gaming. We're also trying to play a 17-year-old game. There's not many consoles that can do that.
Yeah.
The only one really.
Yeah.
The only one that really does it is the Xbox.
Last topic.
And even that's
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Which
Rob he's picking,
is also
things. This ain't
an
gonna be a
older
long show. We
topic.
should have said that at the beginning. It's kind of the last topic may it's got a week.
No. The news is just light this week because
it's almost January.
Let's talk about the games coming to PlayStation Now for the month of December. This was we got 3 days left of this. So make sure you play these games now. This is from Adam Michael over at PlayStation Blog. The futuristic frontiers, desert islands, and apocalyptic wastelands are just some of the exotic settings you must survive today as Horizon Zero Dawn, Stranded Deep, and Darksiders 3 join PS Now. If you prefer all action, carve a line through the carnage-filled racetracks in Wreckfest. Combat enemy hordes in Broforce, or battle hostile units in The Surge 2. It's available for about 3 more days. And my next podcast, I'll make sure they update the list.
Are these the ones for streaming only, or are these download
I tried looking for them today. They haven't posted the list yet. They usually post it at the first of the month. It's both. So if they're PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 titles, you're able to download the game, but you're also but you are able to stream all of them, because I can actually play these games right now on my PC. Do the PlayStation Now app.
Yeah.
The only thing is,
they took away the Samsung TV version, right?
They don't have an Apple iPhone app.
They got rid of it for or
iOS app.
No, there was one. You used to be able to hook up your
I don't even think there was
PS4
one,
controller to it, either a Sony TV or a Samsung TV. And then they took it away when they killed it on PS3 and TVs.
Probably a Sony TV.
This is a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but no longer exists. But yeah, I will say I have played Horizon Zero Dawn. It is a phenomenal game, and
so they only leave their games.
Haven't played it yet? You got 3 days to play it on PlayStation Now. Which,
okay. So they're trying to be a Game Pass, but they're not.
Some of their first party AAA games. And it's
one day I'm gonna
have a little bit of money.
One day we're gonna have Mitch up here.
Have a little bit of this crap.
How much
we know you want
PlayStation
some.
Now because
it's like
the
Nintendo
best streaming service ever.
No, I think we should get our friend Jeff Keighley.
Okay. So yeah, those are the 4 news stories. That took like 20 minutes. Sweet. So I guess we could just jump into the topic of the show. We are go. Oh, yep.
Yeah. Well, really fast before
I played Summer Horizon, end of list.
Well,
I played Darksiders 3.
In these other games on the list that I read.
No, I never played Broforce.
Are you not played Wreckfest? Or Broforce? Because I know I have. Broforce is a pretty nice side scroller, older style action game with a bunch of different some pretty cool guys. I believe you could play as Mr. T as well.
Because it was on Game Pass for a while, right?
I think they made the Expendables.
Yes, it's not on Game Pass anymore, I don't think.
Yes.
I don't know.
In fact,
You're
is
checking?
it still on
Okay.
Game Pass? Hold up, I'm checking really fast. Yep. Because I can also quickly check to see if it's also streaming as well on Game Pass.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, with
That was also
Stranded
free
Deep,
on
I
Epic,
think
wasn't
it's
it?
a submarine game where you have
The other
yourself
day?
a crew
Yeah.
and you try to go. I believe it was. Yep.
Okay.
You have the
So
Expendables over there and Shotgun McPain in
Yeah.
the chat.
no, I played
But
some
yeah,
of
before we
Cyberpunk.
get
No,
into
I
the
actually been
topic of
playing
the show,
Minecraft
have you
again, but that's
played
not in
any
cloud.
other games
But if
this
we're
week?
talking just on the cloud, I played a little bit more of Oh, actually, no. I played some Xenoverse. Started that up, and I played Cyberpunk. And I did one round of PGA. And played about an hour of Immortal Phoenix Rising. That's it.
Yeah, I have played quite a few games, so yeah, it doesn't look like
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about Broforce.
Stranded Deep is on Xbox, Xbox Game Pass
He's
anymore.
looking for the wrong fucking game.
But oh, Broforce, duh, no wonder why. I went all the way down. It's like, oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Anyways, scroll back up. Nope, not there either. So, oh well. But yeah, no, I played quite a few games this week.
No spoilers, Rob. I'm still
So,
not done with it.
of course, I finished my first playthrough of Cyberpunk. I've rolled credits on the game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I
So,
am happy with how it
Without
ended
getting
for
into
me.
spoilers, do you
It was
enjoy
a
the
good
game
ending.
more
It was
since you finished it,
satisfying.
or is it about the same as
And
the
it made me
last couple
cry.
weeks talked about it? Uh-huh.
Okay. I mean, no matter what, I
Yeah,
enjoy it.
You've been playing it a lot.
I don't know if I enjoy it more or less because I have been into this game since it's released.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so
Played it
you did
exclusively
play the
on
whole
GeForce
game
Now, the
on
entire
streaming.
game. Even though I have a pretty
Any
decent gaming
crazy
computer.
crashes or bugs since you went through it start to finish?
Yes.
Anything worth really talking about? Okay. Gotcha.
None that the PC version didn't have either, or pretty much
Mm-hmm.
any version of the game. So, such as there were definitely
Yeah.
parts of the game where like people were missing, and that came in like that was fixed in the patch 106 for me. There was definitely
Yeah.
like performance
Well, yeah, it's
improvements
all
throughout
it
the
is.
entire
It's just running
time.
off of their servers.
Because for the most part, it's just the PC version.
Yeah, which makes
Just
with
with a
ray
nice
tracing kind
file.
of game really looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm kind of upset that
But
Stadia
with
is
ray
still running
tracing,
on
which
like
made it
last gen
nice.
hardware and doesn't have ray tracing. I don't even know if they ever will technically because the AMD cards are not great at ray tracing, and that's probably what they're going to use again. Yeah.
But yeah, but that's another thing of optimization and whatnot. Even if they get it to run at 30.
Are you playing it some more? You haven't played since we played on
But
the
the
call
next
last
game
time.
I've been playing is that I got back into the Division 2.
Bless you. You dying?
Yep, and boy,
Oh.
hold up. Oh, God, sorry about that. No, I burped a little bit right there. But I apologize for that. But no, I've played it again, both on my computer, as well as when
Okay.
I trying
Is
it out
this
with
still
the
like a
latest
sideload
version of the
app, or
Stadia
did they
app
kind
for
of do
Google
like a
TV,
beta for it?
the Chromecast Google TV.
Okay. Okay, so they,
Yeah,
they
it is
are
still
actually doing
sideloaded at the
improvements
moment,
for it.
but performance is phenomenal now compared to what it was before. I'm actually able to play.
Nice.
Yes. So the nice thing is I'm now able to do the full 4K HDR, and boy, does it make it makes a difference. I won't say a little bit of difference. No, it makes a difference for the Division 2 as an example. And I'm also able to connect the Stadia controller to it now, which makes it nice in that respect as well.
Yeah.
Because now I can actually play with the negative latency of the Stadia controller. with
Yeah,
it
I would.
just
I'm
connecting
probably
to the
going
server
to
versus
pick one of
me
those up.
connecting
I
to
think
the
I'm waiting for
Chromecast
like official
to
support.
the Wi-Fi.
Once
and all
official
that.
support comes out for it, without me having to like sideload it, I'll definitely pick one up and replace my Chromecast with it. Yeah, no, but I'll just like I said, I don't really need it. It's not like I use my.
It is.
I don't even use the
very
Chromecast
easy
I
to
have now
sideload
except
apps
for
and stuff
Stadia.
thing.
So like I don't really need to pay $50 for that yet. Like I use my Xbox for my media consumption normally. Because the apps on my TV suck. Like, they're bad. They're real bad. I can't add apps. It's just whatever comes on it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I use my Chromecast daily. I use it as a Chromecast, streaming my content and whatnot from my phone. Now I'm playing games off of it. I wish I had a little more storage so I could
because I
see
suspect
what
that thing's not
Star Wars
great.
Knights of the Old Republic would be just running straight off the Chromecast.
I mean, but yeah, but it's still not great.
Well, you're also trying to run a 17-year-old game.
I think that's pushing it.
It could run Max Payne, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could definitely use it for that.
No, I mean, it's also a pretty good emulation device as well. For like,
Okay.
yeah.
So have you been playing anything else?
It is definitely phenomenal to get a little more permission on that. But 2 more games. Yes, I've played 2 more games that I do not recommend. So, as we talked about last week, Ubisoft Plus finally came to Stadia.
Okay.
So I tried out 2 different games. The better of the 2 was Monopoly. I played with my wonderful wife. We did
Okay.
we went ahead and did God, what's it
Now
called?
you played this on Stadia?
The Haunted Board, which did
Okay.
fantastic.
Do you need one controller for everybody, or can you pass the controller along? Okay.
Yes, we played it on Stadia. And
Okay. That
No.
makes sense.
you can pass the controller along. Or what we did was I used my keyboard, she used the controller.
Yeah.
And also I could have just like connected like an Xbox controller, a PlayStation controller.
And then what was the other
She
game?
could have run off the Stadia, all that.
Because I assume Monopoly was just Monopoly. Like it's.
And yeah, oh. Yeah. And that was fun. The game, I don't know why it has to be so bad. But Family Feud. Why?
Is a suit?
All right. Let me ask you a
A
question.
suit is clothing, yes.
Is suit clothing?
Like it doesn't exist, or
Clothing,
no one
yes.
said it?
Not the Family Feud.
Yeah.
I said clothing because, you know, like a suit or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what is Santa...
Yeah.
What is Santa gonna get on Christmas or whatnot? He's gonna get like a new sleigh. Like, you know. He's gonna get new clothing. Alright, we get 3 strikes. The other family. They say suit. It's like, well, suit's clothing. Up on the board, number 2.
I don't know.
Like really?
I've been a teenager in like 20 years.
All right. What does a teenager want for their birthday?
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you would think, okay, a car. A car works. How about money? Money would seem something like a teenager would want. No, not to the game. Nobody wants
So I'm
money.
guessing you lost.
How about a
guessing that's what
bike?
the whole problem
I'll take a
is.
bike instead. Yes, I hate it. It's like, no way that 100 people said...
Yeah, because I know we played
Like,
on
enough
the
people
Discord
said
one
bike
time.
over
and, like,
money.
we were answering it, and it was none of the answers were ever up there.
What are they?
I feel bad for anybody who actually bought that game and not like from like Ubisoft Plus.
And it's like
actually
all these
paid
fun
for it.
trying to see, all right, what's the next answers?
Uh-huh. I don't know.
All right, here's another one.
What did you answer?
What
And
would
did not work?
Frankenstein put on his personnel ad?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right. Strong is up there. All right. At number 3, would anybody put ugly on a personnel
You
ad?
got ugly and handsome.
At number 5, it was handsome.
Who did they ask these questions to?
Yes.
I don't think they actually asked 100 people anything. I think they just fucking went with things and programmed it in.
I know. It's sucks.
Yeah.
No. All right, let's do a random number generator
break
out of
room or
100.
something?
All right, here we go. All right, we'll just ask the 5 people in the on our nice development team. Yeah, well, that's the 5 people on our development
That's funny.
team,
That-
and we'll
that-
go ahead
that's
and we'll
funny.
random number that out of 100. There we go.
Oh yeah,
No,
I remember that.
And plus, Lucky McCoy.
No.
You cannot skip. You can't skip any animations or anything. So you have to wait for him to walk over, finish his animations, finish what he's saying. And some of this, you're waiting 5 minutes between rounds with him just trying to say something. Let's see if it's
Rob
up
is the only
there.
person who has real criticisms about the Family Feud game on Ubisoft.
Takes that long. No exaggeration. Dude, I have played Family Feud growing up on many different versions.
Okay.
Many different PC versions of the
Yeah.
game. This is the worst of them. I'm pretty sure, the little handheld one was better. That was from the 90s.
I'm glad you got that out, Rob. So we're moving on to the top of your show now?
Anyways, my rant is over now.
Okay.
Family Feud.
Tell the people about the topic of the show, Rob.
Yes. I think we
Yeah.
can move on to the topic of the show now. All right. So, luckily, Family Feud's not on this list because we're going to be ranking cloud gaming services. These services being GeForce Now, Amazon Luna, PlayStation Now, Xbox xCloud, and Google Stadia. Within these 5 kind of cloud gaming services, we're going to be rating them up amongst these categories of ease of use, game library available, the quality, which includes bitrate and resolution, device support, meaning how many devices you can play it on, and price.
Okay.
And then have a nice
questions,
overall
just to
kind
simplify
of
this.
finalized list after we
Device
add up all the
support.
points.
Are
of
phones
1 to 5
one device? Or
to,
is
each of
Android
these.
and Apple their own device? Or is every Android phone their own device?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And Android? 2 separate... Okay.
In this category, I would say that iOS and Android
that
are
makes
2
sense.
separate
So,
devices.
all of this is pretty straightforward.
I will put all of Android onto one side.
But you just... Okay, you're marking it down in the doc. I was like, what's happening?
Go.
And are we doing each individual or just as
Yeah,
like...
I'm gonna so we can have a nice numberlized list. So
Yeah.
so we
I
will
used
go and
PlayStation
we'll-
Now
we'll-
during the beta for
kind
that
of-
2 weeks when they gave it to you.
because
That's
I
it.
think
Like-
we've had a chance to use almost all these services. I know I have.
Okay. All right, so we want to start with GeForce Now?
All right.
Okay.
Well, I've used it a lot more recently. So let's start with GeForce Now and its ease of use. We'll start with each
According to
category
certain
with
people,
each
it would be
service.
difficult.
So GeForce Now, I will say the ease of use.
No,
I would put it
Luna's
above
definitely
Amazon
easy.
Luna.
GeForce
Yeah, I
Now
would
is
put it above
probably
Amazon
the last
Luna
one in terms of
In terms,
ease of use.
oh, okay, I say that.
It's definitely because what are we
as
doing? 1
much
through
as I
5, you said,
love
right? Is
GeForce
5 the
Now,
highest?
Yeah, I have to.
So it's a 1.
Yeah, 5 is going to be the highest. So that's going to be first place. So yeah, I would definitely put GeForce Now as 1. All right, Luna, I would
Yeah.
probably put, or at least at the moment, at a close second, or at least 4th place. I mean, so I'll be next on the list because it's definitely probably easier for people.
A little bit. So yeah, Amazon Luna is only on
Now, here's
a
the
few
thing.
things. Well, no, it's on the Fire Stick. It's on all the
'Cause I
Fire
feel like
Sticks
device
except for
support kind of
the
comes
light
into
one.
ease of use a little bit here.
It's on iOS now. It's on Android now. and it's on
Yeah.
computers. So it's on just as many devices. It's actually on more devices than Stadia. And this is not talking about side loading. This is
But, all right.
officially supported.
Yep. And
What? Luna?
okay.
Yes.
Well, it's not on the
So
Chromecast
yeah, if we're
either,
going
so.
ease of use, I would probably put.
And you
this
have to
at-
download the Amazon store
Yeah, 4.
in order for you to download the Android app for
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Luna. Yeah, 4th place. Ooh. Now this is where things get interesting.
No, yeah, Stadia.
Because I would definitely put Google Stadia.
Well, Stadia and PlayStation Now
Above the
can
other-
probably be
the other
interchanged
two.
because PlayStation Now, from what I
But-
remember, is pretty easy to use,
Would I
but
put
it
it
is
above?
only on PCs and PlayStations and phones. I think. I don't even know if it's on phones anymore. So it's literally just on PC and the PS4 or PS5. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's not something you can really just get unless
no,
you have
no
one
phones.
of those 3 things.
There's no phone support.
So, but granted, that's not really easy to use, but it is
Yeah.
easy. You just have to log on and you're there. So I would, yeah. So we could probably put Stadia
Yeah, and
at 3.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably put Stadia above PlayStation Now.
And
Most
I'm
most
guessing that
because
makes
also
xCloud.
just starting a game and being able to pick up where you left off and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just not on a lot of things.
But,
So it's not difficult to use. It's just
But
doesn't-
here's the thing: ease of use.
It's not readily
If you have
available.
a PlayStation, it's as simple as
like you
all right, I
can't use
go
your
to
phone or your
PlayStation
tablet,
Now,
which kind of sucks.
and I just press X.
So this one's kind of difficult because, like I said, Google Stadia and PS Now could probably interchange at any given moment.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, Google
But
Stadia is
you
the
wouldn't
same
be
way.
able to
They're
use your
on
TV.
slightly more devices than PlayStation Now, but they're about the same
Yeah.
to use it. Yeah.
Yeah, because true, but that goes under device support. But I will say, in some ways, it might be easier to start up PlayStation Now because of the limited devices that support it and being able to access them. But what I would kind of lower it is if you're not using a PlayStation 4 controller plugged in
Okay.
on PC or using its own specific PlayStation thing, you're not going to be able to get the full support of the game. Such as, like, I'll use Spider-Man as an example because that was the first
You
one.
couldn't do like the
I
map
had
or you
to
couldn't
get
pull
a
the map up or
PlayStation
anything
4
or take the
controller.
pictures, yeah.
And plug it into
So
my
yeah,
computer
I guess we could.
in order for me to use the touchpad.
Mm-hmm.
And other features of the DualShock. Yeah. And like you literally cannot open up the map to progress after you're done. After what's his name?
Fisk. Wilson Fisk.
First.
Kingpin.
Big bulk guy. Fist.
Okay.
Can't
and
remember.
then
Yep. Yeah.
the only issue is with
Yeah,
PCs where you
can't do
can't
much.
use the button,
So
the
I will
Stadia
put.
button, unless you have a Stadia
I'll
controller.
put Google Stadia.
That's the
above
only
that, 'cause
downside to
At
use
least you're
any
going to be
controller.
able to use any controller that you want, and
yeah.
it will work.
But I'm guessing that makes xCloud numero uno. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the most points, yeah.
But at least on the PC. Yeah, xCloud at number 1. Because at least with xCloud, yeah, it is as simple as, all right, it tells you connect the controller, and you can connect your PlayStation controller, connect an Xbox controller, and then just start it up. Like, just start up the game. And even some games not even requiring that, you can actually play a game
that's nice.
with touchscreen controls. With select titles at the moment, they're adding more touchscreen support to games. So,
yeah.
you
Like
can
I know
play,
Stadia
Dragon
just started
Quest
doing that
11
too, where
without
you can
having
do
a
touch
controller.
controls now, which is nice. So yeah, that's
And with that, like ease of use for people to actually play without even having a
so-
controller.
we cannot. So I guess so far with
Yep.
ease of use,
I was able to turn
we
that
got
on.
xCloud
on my,
in first place.
Chromecast. Can't
with
really do
5
much on the
points.
Chromecast,
You
but
got Google Stadia in second place with 4 points. You got PS Now in third place with 3 points. Luna in fourth place with 2 points. And GeForce Now in last place with 1 point. So that brings us to game library available. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so these are like going to be what games can I play on
Well,
this
no.
service? Like how
No.
many games?
No, because they
can I
definitely
play
have
on
more
this
games than Luna.
service? And as
So
sad as I want to say
there's
it,
no way you could put that
Google
last.
Stadia,
Yeah, it is 100% Luna
not
because Luna
much you
still
can
is
do
in
here.
beta. But it is 100%. Yeah, that's it. And half
you
of
know
them
what?
are
You
Ubisoft
know, yes,
Plus
you are
titles.
right. Luna,
And you have to pay extra for
I
that
forgot
as well.
Luna. Yeah,
So, yeah.
Luna at number 1 because they have like 30 games.
Yeah. But yeah, that Google Stadia
Yes.
definitely is fourth place.
And you do not get ray
they
tracing as well for like controller or whatnot.
Yeah, because they definitely lost a lot of support. They had a lot of support to begin with and then lost a lot of games.
GeForce Now, I will put it, will be right there in
Mm-hmm.
the middle at 3, at third place. Because it does have. Yeah, they lost it after the beta.
This is the hard part because
But
PS Now has a lot of
more
games.
are being added on.
I think
like, there is
PS
a
Now
good
technically has
library
more
of
games than xCloud.
Now,
Yeah.
here's. Yes. It does. xCloud has. It does. But here's the thing. This is where we get into AAA. Because
Yeah, granted, not all those are AAA.
every
but yeah,
once
I
in a
get what
while
you're
you'll
saying. They're
get
first
one
party games.
AAA game from
I won't even say
PlayStation, while every
AAA games. I'll say
first-party
first party games.
from Xbox.
Because, like
is
you
on
said before
xCloud.
in the news, the third topic is they pretty much put them up there like once for a month and then take them off and then move something else in there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of first-party games
So that's it.
from PlayStation.
So we're gonna put PS Now at was it fourth place?
Yeah.
So 2 points. They get 2 points, and then no, they get 4 points, and then xCloud gets another 5 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like for this, yeah, fourth place. Yeah. All right. Now, here's where things get interesting. Quality with the bit rate and resolution. Now, PlayStation Now is at 720p. Locked. You cannot change it at all.
Yeah. So
And you're
yes.
going to be limited to whatever frame
1080p.
rate it can do.
yeah. So
At least
PlayStation
Luna
Now
could do 1080p.
they're getting 1 point.
Granted,
Last
the
place.
bit rate's
That's
also
what you're saying
low,
here?
but it does have
Okay.
higher bit rates and resolutions coming in the future.
xCloud's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think they only do,
Yeah.
they do 1080, right?
xCloud,
Yeah.
because you're more often than not playing. Yeah. They do.
Well, you might want to
1080,
put a 2
60
next to Luna.
on
so before
supported
we forget.
games. But with that,
No, Luna.
you are also limited
Yeah, for
to
the quality.
your smaller screen, so you really don't notice.
Yeah.
For xCloud?
Because, yeah, that's the problem. The Luna one's still in beta.
Oh, Luna?
Technically, xCloud is in
Well,
beta
here's-
also, but they seem to have a lot more going.
Yeah.
But they've been going a lot.
Well, at least at
Did
the
it
moment
actually come out of
during
beta? I thought it was still a beta. Oh, okay. But yeah, you're right.
No, they came out of beta
Okay.
back in September. They have
So,
officially. Yes.
yeah,
No,
we
'cause
can
it's no longer
probably
xCloud, it's
put
just a part of Game Pass
xCloud
Ultimate.
at 3.
It's available to everyone. And
Because it's not. It's because it doesn't do 4K, and we don't really know the bit rate. I don't think. I don't think they ever disclose what you can run the games at.
Yeah. And in terms of everything,
Yeah.
GeForce Now, although yeah, runs at 1080p as its
Yeah.
highest resolution. But it can also do
So-
720, 120 frames.
I'm guessing
And
I
you
would
can
probably put
actually change
Stadia
The
at...
bitrate up to 50 megabits, which is Blu-ray.
This one's hard because, like I
quality.
said, GeForce Now does 1080p. Yes, it can. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we would have to technically put that at 1.
Because Stadia can do 4K HDR.
Yeah, exactly. That is
It's
weird.
the
That's
only
the only
service
cloud
here
one
that does
10
HDR.
4K HDR. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Google Stadia is definitely going to get...
Yeah, when I play on my TV, it looks great with the Chromecast Ultra. But when I'm on like the computer, it's my monitor is only
and it's actually
1440.
really
so it
good
look
looking
great,
too.
but it looks
like I didn't see any compression while playing Division 2 on my TV.
Yes. Okay.
Well, here's another thing. Do you have your monitor set to 144 hertz? Set it to
it's not really doing
120
anything with that, so.
because the game runs at 60 FPS.
I'll give that a shot.
So it's not gonna like hang
Yeah,
up on
mine's
frames,
definitely
it's
just
also
set to
not gonna use up your
okay, so that brings us
adaptive
to
refresh rate.
device support.
Yep. So I recommend changing it to 120 instead of 144.
It's it is on technically 3 devices. So that brings us next.
All right, PlayStation Now. I think we both
Would probably
agree
wait. No, GeForce
that
Now
one
is not
at
just
1
on
because
PC.
it's on 3 devices.
Yeah, it's literally only on Android. Like it's only on. Yeah, you're right. That's all it's on.
You know what?
It's coming to
I
iOS,
have to put that
coming
at
to
number
PCs,
2
but
because
it's only on
xCloud
Android.
is only on Android.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only on Android devices right now, not even
Okay,
on the Xbox
so-
consoles.
Then GeForce has to be.
So yeah,
No.
xCloud in this one has to get last place because it just supports one device.
It is almost on everything.
or one device family.
Yeah.
PlayStation Now.
Yeah, it's on most. But yeah, it's on Android. It's on iOS.
No,
on
GeForce
PC.
is almost on everything. In fact,
Yeah.
it has a dedicated app for Android TV.
So I would probably put Google Stadia at a 3. So mid.
It's
Then Luna,
You can play
then
it on the
GeForce
Chrome
Now.
browser. No. Oh yeah.
Well, it's on. It's on Android now. It's on
I would put
iOS,
Luna.
and they have all their
Luna
Fire
will be
Stick
at
stuff.
3. Google Stadia at 4.
Well, no,
Because
it's only
Luna's
one
still only
Chromecast on
on
Google Stadia.
selected devices as well.
Yeah, it's only Chromecast Ultra, Android, iPhone now, and PC. So they're about even.
And Google Stadia, you got all the Chromecasts. Chromecast Ultra.
So like, yeah,
You can
that
also
one
play
really
through a
doesn't
Chrome
matter
browser.
which one you give it to because they're all about the same devices. Granted, you can sideload the Stadia app onto a lot of things.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're doing official things, official support.
Yep, and at least
The only thing it's not on is Apple TV, right?
yeah,
Or is it on Apple TV?
yep. And who knows? Like in terms of official support,
Probably.
well, GeForce Now at least is almost officially supported on everything. That's a good question.
Yes,
you could probably
GeForce
run
Now,
it to
nope,
Safari.
is it? Okay, yep. So
doing a
it
quick
definitely does
Google
work up there.
search.
Okay.
Yeah, and streaming now comes to iOS Safari. All right. So yeah. So GeForce Now, in terms of device support, actually pulling itself from behind. So let's go ahead and go over the numbers so far. So right now, Google Stadia
Okay. And so
was second place in ease of use, fourth place in game library. Oh, wow! Someone's followed me. Caught me off guard because I have OBS to be my webcam. So I hear my follow. It's like, huh. Anyways, at number 3 we have at number 5. So yeah, it would be first place in quality, and then second place in device support.
Nope, I hit the
Luna.
wrong button and highlighted it.
Ooh,
Nope.
not looking too good. Fourth place in ease of use. Last place in game library available. Fourth place in quality, bitrate, and resolution. Ooh, what are you doing?
I got it. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, yeah. All right, you know what? Stop doing what you're doing. I'll
Yeah,
do
there you
this. Yeah. All right, yeah, and then third place. Third place in device support. All right. Let's see. For xCloud, first place in ease of use, first place in games library, third place in quality, last place in device support, because it is only on one device, and then from behind, we have
far,
in last place.
the
for
points
ease of
go to
use,
we were
GeForce
giving
Now, to third place.
first
in
place
games
got
library,
5 points and then down from there. So
second place in
second
quality
place was
and
4
bitrate,
points. Third place was 3
resolution,
points.
and
Google Stadia is at a
first
15.
place in device support.
Luna is at an 8. That's not great. PlayStation Now is at a 10. xCloud is at a 14, and GeForce Now is at a 13.
Yep. No.
So, qualifiers, what are the prices for some of these things? Because Google Stadia has
And now we get into
Stadia
the
Pro.
final category.
that does give you
And
games, but
it's
it's
a
not
big
really
one
a
for a lot of
subscription
people.
service. It's more
And
like
that's price.
PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold with games with gold.
That's correct.
Okay, yeah, they do, but you have to buy the games outright. So then it's the game prices itself.
Well, here's the
Okay.
thing. Both Google Stadia and GeForce Now have a free option.
Yeah, oh yeah, to get yeah, because they're just selling you the games at the
Yeah. So I probably
the
in terms
retail
of
prices for the most
pricing,
part. So it would probably have
Those
to go.
two
Stadia would
might
probably be
be-
last, and GeForce Now
be
would
very
probably
similar.
be fourth, just because GeForce Now started at $5 a month. Granted, you can't get that anymore, but that's what it was.
Yep.
Stadia was $10. It may come back, but yeah. No, that's what I'm saying because so
Yeah.
Stadia would
And,
be
you know, they might
last.
come back. But
GeForce might be fourth
I will say though, it might actually be cheaper on GeForce
because
Now because Steam sales.
well, no, because remember xCloud $15 a month. You just get all the games. That's with all the Xboxes. So it's 100 or whatever games on multiple different ways to get it for 15. Then you got PlayStation Now, which is $10. I
I
think.
put them up on
And
on
gives you a
top
fair
the
amount of
list in
games,
terms of-
and then Luna's gives you 30 games,
ter-
but it's
in
only
terms of
$6
price.
right now in beta. So because those options don't offer you a buy your game once at a 60 or whatever price thing, I think the subscription service makes it seem like a lower price.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, well, here's the thing as well. Let's use Ubisoft Plus as an
So yeah,
example.
like I
because
said,
three of
Google
these
Stadia you can
services
use that with the
support
free
it.
option, but it's $15 a month for Ubisoft Plus. Same thing with GeForce Now, but you only play for an hour.
All right,
and
coming to
then
the price
Luna.
to play those games from your Ubisoft Plus.
Well, technically, Luna's the cheapest, but they don't have a lot of games. So it's if you're talking just price, how much they cost, or
Yeah, I
like
would,
value,
I would probably put
I think it's
Luna
probably a better term.
at least
that
at the
you
moment,
probably want to
in
call
last
it.
place
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's only a couple of games that you really want to play, and then the rest are on on Ubisoft Plus, which is extra.
Yeah, yeah. Probably price and value will do this because Amazon Luna.
So yeah, if we change the
doesn't
price
really have
like
that much of a
value,
value.
then yes, I can see your argument. Yeah.
Yep. And if you got Ubisoft Plus, you can use that same on Google Stadia and GeForce Now.
Yeah.
And at least
Okay, so I would probably put. So okay, I'm gonna be honest.
and at least with Google Stadia
Even with
and
okay,
GeForce
with
Now,
that
you can
big
actually
value,
play games you've already owned.
I would probably
Or
put
in, like your existing list if you have
Luna last,
or be able to get
So
them
1
really
point.
cheap through like sales or whatnot.
GeForce would probably be
So
GeForce Now. I'd probably put third.
Yeah. I'll put GeForce Now at fourth place
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're just saying based off. Okay, so yeah, 4.
because there is. Well, the only reason is, because you still don't get
That's
that.
pretty, yeah.
Stadia Pro.
You're not
don't
really
get
paying
that
for.
Pro
You're paying
subscription
to
where you get
use the service itself.
the new games.
So let's say, so you got that at 4.
Plus, yeah, and you're really
Google,
only going to
would
be
that
paying
be a
for.
no?
you got yourself a
PlayStation
ray
Now will
tracing
probably be a
machine.
3 because
That's-
it's cheap, but there's not really anything really want to play up there. A bigger game, so I'd put Dumb at a 3. I'll put PS Now at 3, Stadia at a 4, and then xCloud at a 5. 5 points.
Yeah, and maybe once a month you'll play one of the first party games that come onto it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's PlayStation Now at a 3, and then xCloud at a 5.
Fuck, is xCloud and wow, I was not expecting that one.
Amazon Luna. I am sorry. Because we're now tallying all the points on all this. It's not looking good. Yeah. And we've come to our conclusion. In first place, it is a tie of Google Stadia and xCloud at 19 points. At third place, technically, we have GeForce Now at 17. In fourth place, we have PlayStation Now.
Yeah, that.
And picking up the rear, whenever
Luna comes
never
out,
broke
maybe
the double
Luna will be the
digits.
best one when
Amazon
they actually
Luna
add more games to it
at
and give you
9
more
points.
options. But right now
9.
in beta, Luna is a 9. Okay.
Wow. Maybe this will change by next year. All these numbers could completely change. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it's not that easy to use. The game library's horrendous, even compared to Stadia. The quality it's 1080 60, but that's it. And even that, it's like a low enough number where you can really see the compression. It's really not on that many devices. And then, yeah, the price. Yeah. Yeah. I am excited to see where where all this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see where all this goes. To see.
Yeah. But PlayStation Now is fine.
What
Like
will
I
these
said, me
services
personally,
be
I don't really
by
think
this
there's ever
time
anything
next
up there
year?
that I really want to
Because
play. So yeah, it's definitely
I
middle
would
of the
love
road
to say,
where it's
all
a
right,
thing
Google Stadia
and it's not
has
a
beaten
terrible
xCloud.
experience.
Or
But it's like
PlayStation
you
Now
can definitely do
is
better.
actually worth something. Like it's very middle of the road.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about an hour. So I don't know.
Yeah,
You want
and
to take us
that's
out?
where
I guess I
Project
can take us
xCloud
out.
and Google Stadia in terms of
So yeah, that
the
was
5 categories that we had,
what happened.
where they're kind of matched up in.
Okay.
And with that,
All right.
wow,
So yeah,
we've been going for over an
you
hour.
can follow us at Stratus Gaming Pod on Twitter. That is the official Twitter for the podcast.
Well, yeah.
Is that what it is? I thought it was
about,
gaming.
That was the podcast. Let's.
Oh,
about
it is
socials.
Stratus Games Pod. Yes, it is. You're right. Stratus Games Pod. Yes. On Twitter,
Actually,
you got the Addictive
I realized
Nerds
I did
on
type that wrong.
YouTube. We obviously do not
It's
have
actually-
a link yet because it is a long
No,
character, but
'cause
we
it's
will
too
be
many
posting
characters.
that on the Twitter for at Addictive Nerds on Twitter. I'll put it on mine
at Stratus-
Twitter as well. I'm pretty sure Rob will. You can check that out after the show. We have our major services, so Twitter, Twitch, the whole nine. Ant Goro 6 on pretty much everything. And then you got Robbie Wild Plays on everything as well. Twitter, Twitch, whatever else he has. But yeah, that has been episode, was this 4? Yeah, episode 4. Where we ranked the cloud services as a whole and what they have to offer in terms of value and support. We will be back next Tuesday, 9 p.m. for the first episode of the year, 2021. But if we don't see you guys, Happy New Year's. Hope you have had a great year, or at least try to make the best of it. Hope you have a great year next year, and we will see you then.